their assigned units in which they'll finish the rest of their enlistment. Good luck, everyone.
Kim Taehyung, better known as V of the popular group BTS, is currently serving his military service as are other South Korean men. As one of the most influential global artists, the slightest news about him is often in the spotlight. However, the latest news regarding Taehyung's health condition while in the military camp made many of his fans worried. This news first emerged from reports that Taehyung had fallen ill during basic military training. As a young man who is known to be energetic and always in top shape, this news surprised many. According to the report, although his health condition was not taken seriously by the military, the news reached Taehyung's mother, who immediately took action to visit her son at the camp. The story soon took center stage, not only because of Taehyung's popularity, but also because of the close relationship between him and his family, especially his mother. Fans who have followed Taehyung's career for many years know how much his mother played in shaping his character and his loving and humble personality. One quiet morning, Kim Taehyung's mother receives a phone call from a military representative. They reported that his son, who had only been in basic training for a few weeks, had a high fever that forced him to take a break from intensive physical activity. As a mother, her instinct of concern is immediate. Although the military stressed that her condition is not life-threatening, a mother's heart can never be calm if she hears bad news about her child. When I heard he was sick, I felt very uneasy, Taehyung's mother said in an exclusive interview given to local media. I know basic training is hard, and I can't imagine him having to deal with it in such a weak body. Kim Taehyung is known to be serving in the military with his colleagues in the 2025 batch. Like all other South Korean men, he had to go through basic training for the first few weeks before undergoing more specific tasks. The training was designed to test the physical and mental endurance of the soldiers, which was often a great challenge, even for the healthiest people. According to a source at the training camp, Taehyung experienced fatigue due to the high intensity of the training. His fever increased after he was exposed to cold weather while undergoing a battlefield simulation. Although he tried to stay afloat, eventually the medics decided to give him a full rest under close supervision. After receiving the news, Taehyung's mother decides to visit her son at the military camp. As a mother, her desire is only one: to ensure that her son receives good care and provide direct moral support. However, visiting a soldier at a training camp is not easy. The process requires special permission, and there are many procedures to go through, especially when it comes to a public figure like Kim Taehyung. As a mother, I just want to be by his side, Taehyung's mother said. But I also understand military rules and how important it is to follow protocol. So, I was patient and waited for permission to be granted. When permission to visit is finally granted, Taehyung's mother begins her journey with a mixed heart. He brought along some items that he believed would make his son feel more comfortable, including homemade food that Taehyung had been a favorite since childhood. That day, the atmosphere in the military camp was slightly different from usual. Kim Taehyung's mother's presence attracted the attention of several other young soldiers. They know who Taehyung is, not only as a fellow soldier, but also as one of the biggest stars in the world. When Taehyung's mother finally meets her son, the atmosphere turns very emotional. Taehyung, who usually appears confident in front of the camera, couldn't hide his excited expression when he saw his mother. In a tight embrace, they shared a moment that showed how strong family ties can be in the midst of life's challenges. He looks thinner, Taehyung's mother said after the meeting, but I can see his spirit is strong. I am proud of him because he lived all this with courage. According to eyewitnesses, the meeting was short but meaningful. The mother gives Taehyung some words of encouragement, reminding him to take care of his health and keep fighting. Taehyung, on the other hand, thanked his mother for her visit and promised to recover soon so that he could return to training optimally. News of Taehyung's mother's visit to the military camp quickly spread among BTS fans, known as ARMY. Social media was filled with messages of support and prayers for Taehyung's recovery. Hashtags like hashtag #GetWellSoonTaehyung and hashtag StayStrongV became global trends in a matter of hours, showing how much love and attention these BTS members receive from their fans around the world. Many fans also shared their own stories about the relationship with their mother, inspired by the heartwarming moment between Taehyung and his mother. They praised the dedication of Taehyung's mother, who did not hesitate to do everything she could to ensure her son's health was maintained. The story gives an idea of the human side of Kim Taehyung, who, despite being known as a global idol, is still a child in need of family support. It also reminds the world that behind the glamour and popularity, artists like Taehyung face the same challenges and struggles as ordinary people. For Taehyung's mother, the visit was a way to show her love and support in her son's time of need. As a mother, I never stopped praying for his health, both when he was on stage and now in the military camp, she said. Meanwhile, Taehyung himself seems increasingly motivated to complete his military duties well. In a short message shared with fans through his representatives, he thanked them for the prayers and support that continue to flow for him. The story of Kim Taehyung's mother visiting her son in a military camp is a reminder of the importance of family love in the midst of life's trials. In such a stressful situation as conscription, the support of loved ones can be an invaluable source of strength. For Taehyung, this moment will be one of those precious memories that will continue to inspire him, both as an individual and as an artist loved by millions. And for her fans, this story is a lesson in the importance of valuing relationships with family, which is always there for us in joy and sorrow. This story is also a reflection for many fans who often only see the life of an idol from the glitter side. With all the spotlight and hectic schedules, few realize that behind the scenes, they have a personal life full of emotional stories and challenges that are not always visible. Taehyung's mother's trip to the military camp illustrates how important the role of family is, especially in providing emotional support in difficult times. Kim Taehyung has always been known as a person who values his family very much. In various interviews, he often tells about his childhood and how the support of his family, especially his mother, has shaped him into the person he knows today. Taehyung's mother is a figure who often gives wise advice and becomes a solace for Taehyung in difficult times. One of the moments fans remembered was when Taehyung talked about a letter he wrote to his mother at an award show. He expressed his deep gratitude for all the sacrifices his mother had made for his family. Now, in a different context, the love is shown again through concrete actions, in which the mother does not hesitate to leave everything busy at home to ensure that her son is well in the military camp. Many fans were touched by the warm relationship between Taehyung and his mother.